Alright, welcome back everyone. It's Garland here bringing you another Neverwinter video, and today we're going to be looking at our Lockbox of the Mad Mage and continuing our Lockbox playlist, which you can find in the description. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, do some market analysis. Now the top reward is going to be the legendary Hellfire Engine. If we take a look at this, it's nothing too important. It does have 10,000 critical strike. However, of course, there are other legendary mounts in the game that do have critical strike. Unfortunately, critical strike is not that hard to max out, so this isn't a very popular mount. Other than the fact that if you like the way it looks, that is up for each an individual to make that decision if they want to spend that type of AD to buy something just based on appearance. However, currently on Xbox, the preview system is broken, so I cannot physically show you the preview of this mount. However, I believe I did show it in one of the early Mod 16 preview videos if you're that interested in seeing what it looks like. Excuse me. Of course, the counterpart of that is the epic version of that. Next on the list, we have the Grunt Companion. Again, preview is broke, so we will have to manually look at this for right now. It has accuracy as the enhancement power, chance on hit to increase your accuracy. And then the player bonus is on critical hit, poison target, 40 magnitude damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Now, they did some testing on this and parsing on this via act logs, and the damage just simply wasn't worth it. There are other companions out there that will outweigh this by a lot. However, maybe if this is the only companion you have access to, or you're a low-level character that doesn't have a lot of gear or something, this might be a valid option for you in particular. Moving down the list, we do have the Will of Elements. Now, the Will of Elements can still be used today, even though now we are level 80 and we have level 80 artifacts. The Will of Elements is one of those artifacts that is still considered a level 70. However, the fire is still kind of sought after, depending on your build and your niche, whatever you're doing with your personal character. So keep that in mind. The epic version of this is in here. You can get one of these off the auction house. They are pretty inexpensive. Of course, you have a chance to get the blue version as well. Moving down the list, we have typical Lockbox rewards here. We have Genie's Gifts. I believe you do actually get 3 of these. I don't think it's 1. I think it's 3. You would have to check with Rainer's videos to see his Lockbox drop ratio. You know, Rainer is the king of that, of the RNG and doing the testing. I'm sure he has a video of opening the Mad Mage Lockbox. We have companion upgrade tokens, cube of augmentations, and then we have some 2 random rank 8s, Jadeite, and then of course closing out with the trade bar jackpot. Now the Refinement Rewards, we do have some Enchanting Stone rank 6. This name was updated. This is your ultimate Enchanting Stone. It is now Enchanting Stone rank 6. You can get Brilliant Diamonds. Also, out of the Mad Mage Lockbox, we do have the Flaming and the Fire Burst. Neither are really currently in demand. However, you know, things do change, so keep that in mind. You know, maybe one day the Flaming Enchantment could actually be best in slot. Who knows with, you know, what updates we get and the adjustments they make in-game. You also have a chance to get a Potency rank 6, a Potency rank 5. You have the Enchanting Stone rank 5. And then some more refinement. The Alexandrite, the Blood Ruby, the Greater Enchanting Stone pack. You also have the Potency 4 and then 2 random rank 8 enchantments. Now the utility rewards, you do have a chance to actually get a legendary insignia here, as well as epic and rare, and uncommon. You also have a chance to get green stronghold vouchers, and then finally rounding the list for the black opals. Now my overall impressions of this Lockbox are fairly weak for the most part, other than the fact that you can pull legendary insignias. However, we're at the stage of the game now where most legendary insignias aren't super expensive, other of course than, you know, the dominants are still very high. So I would rate this Lockbox overall as very weak. As the legendary mount, the Big King reward is not very sought after unless you really want the appearance of the Hellfire engine itself. So I would stick again to either Glorious Resurgence or another lockbox of your choosing. I wouldn't waste too many keys on this, like I said, unless you really want the Hellfire engine as a mount skin. Like I said, that is up to you. Most everything else in this lockbox is pretty obtainable off the auction house for fairly cheap. So that's going to conclude this video for the lockbox of the Mad Mage. If you have any questions regarding it, please be sure to leave me in a comment below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.